meaning for football in January.
You know, this is Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC.
Yay! What's going on with it, man? This is your main man, Big AC, the one, man. And tonight was not the one. No, tonight was not the one, y'all. Bang bang, Niner gang. We always in this faithful to the end. But you know what? At the same time, we didn't get it done tonight. We didn't. I got my hoodie on to start the show off. Bum, 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 bum. Undertaker right now. Dun, 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 dun. Right? Yeah. No. The number one seed might be in the ground, but at the same time, our playoff hopes is not. You know, fifth, sixth seed, whatever. The road to the Super Bowl is always going to be hard. Anybody expecting an easy or a free ride to the top of the mountain,
Yeah,
is running a fool's errand.
yeah. Well, you know, I do have to say that the Niners defense gave
Yeah,
up only 13 points.
yeah.
And,
No,
and, and I just seen countless amount of times that the Seattle Seahawks was in a position to score
no
more
doubt.
points, but
Yeah,
they couldn't do it because there've been a
yeah,
break. There've been a
yeah.
break defense. That's how I seen it.
Hey, you know, bend but not break. Like I said, hey, sometimes it's better to get handed that loss before the playoffs start, regardless of how this shaked out. Too, you know what I'm saying? We came into this on a real heater, and
Mhm.
we might have needed to come back down to earth to really tighten up a few things that we need to tighten up. You know, before this postseason football really start.
Fifth or
They,
sixth seed.
yeah, hey, 6 seed, 5 seed, don't matter. It's all the same. It's going on the road regardless.
Yeah, we're in a tournament.
That's it, man. Shout out to everybody that's joining us live right now. Thank you for tuning in. Please smash that like and share this. Share this with the people you know. Let the flock grow. Yeah, man, we coming off a hard 49ers loss right now. Fresh off of it, man. Uh shit. Hey, and it is what it is, right? One thing you got to do is you got to learn to roll with the punches, and there's going to be adversity, if nothing else, on the way through the postseason. And so I just want to see how the team bounce back.
So what was different in your point of view and your perspective from last week's offensive barrage to this week's
They
offense?
never,
Uh,
we never got the run game established.
mm,
You know what I'm saying?
big
Off
time.
top, the
Mhm.
defense. I mean, well, of course, the defense showed up in a much more major way, but this turned out to be a little defensive slugfest. But I got to say, the main thing with the offense I saw is that we never got that run game started, so the play action wasn't quite as effective as we wanted it to be.
Yeah, yeah. And then you know they slapped little Purdy around a little bit up in there.
Yeah, man, they
Uh,
did. You know,
yeah,
they really did, and that's why I say a little more physical in the trenches, man. And so that's something that could be corrected. You know, what I saw was a lack of want to on certain plays, though.
Oh, and I'm glad you said that because I was looking at the game and I was like, oh, that's the business decision someone's making.
Thank you,
That
thank
is the business decision. Yeah, so I was like, wow, that effort, energy should be there at home.
you.
Oh,
Yeah, and I got to say that didn't really do nothing for me as far as the uniforms neither. You know, like in the rivalry uniforms,
yeah,
I was kind of digging the helmet, but when
yeah,
you come out and you lay a straight a rotten egg,
yeah. No, yeah.
yeah,
They need
let's
to
go.
go back to the drawing board with
Yeah, let's
those.
go and put them back on the shelf and
Yeah,
get
go
back to
put
them
them back on the
classics.
rivalry, spivalry. Put them
That
back on the shelf.
man, and
Yeah,
put them
The
classics.
Niners would have looked good if they came out in traditional
Yeah,
nine uniforms for a home game.
no
That
doubt
that
that,
that
that
those it seemed like those uniforms right there put that energy and
hey,
grit in you.
and you know what it did, and it's funny. It kind of put the Niners in a mode that I thought they should have came out. I thought we should have came out a little more aggressive with the fast pat with the quick passing game. You know what I'm saying? Because they was heavily putting it in to stopping the run tonight.
Yeah,
They was making sure to stop the run, packing that box, and we didn't have Pearsall. We didn't have no excuses. You know what I'm saying? But there was no
yeah.
push. There
Trent
was no
Trent
push up the
Williams,
field.
Trent
Yeah,
Williams. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Trent, man, I was saying at the beginning of the game, man,
yeah.
go put your uniform on, brother.
Man,
You,
that's
you,
you know what
you look
that's
like you over there. You can get out there and give us something.
man. You know for real. And I'm gonna say like not that old boy Pleasant didn't play an all right game. He played an
Yeah,
all right game, but I say the line as a whole kind of got it handed to him today.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm a defensive guy, and I just praise defense, and
No doubt.
I'm all over that. The Niners defense is pretty good. I don't care what
You
nobody.
know, and honestly, like since the offense has been firing on all cylinders up until now, right? I'm really more encouraged by the fact that the defense showed the post.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know
That
what I'm
bend
saying?
but don't break. That bend but don't break. Really, that defense really works.
And,
Because it forces you into. What if you get if you get a sack?
yeah,
You
yeah. I
you
mean,
you behind the chains and you have to do something
no doubt,
drastic to
no doubt.
get back. And so if you throw it up there, or the Niners have a pretty good
Yeah,
secondary.
yeah. No doubt. I'm gonna say it like this: the one play that kind of killed it for me, man, was when Walker hit that little run on 3rd and 17 or something. He got like 23. Man,
Yeah.
and it was during the third or fourth quarter. And I just kind of like, man, that was one of them throw down the clipboard moments for me, man, where I was like, God damn it,
Yeah.
just make a tackle,
Yeah.
just make a damn tackle, man. But
Yeah.
hey, somebody gonna make a tackle or they won't be playing going forward. I hope them injuries were not consequential going down the line as far as D Winters and Bethune. You
Yeah.
know, linebacker. Man, we it's like we feel so thin everywhere, but at the same time, and them dudes keep stepping up playing.
Hey, your boy, he knows what buttons to push. The coach knows what
No
buttons to
doubt.
push, and that go to your scouting department, that go to your
Yeah.
front office
Yeah.
for getting the players that can step up and continue to do
Man.
what the mission is. Continue with the mission.
No doubt. And then like what about that earlier game too? You know what I'm saying? For all the so-called noodles in the NFC South, which I gotta say is the sorriest division in football this year, y'all. I apologize if your team is part of the NFC South, but I mean, man, that nobody's over 500, right? I mean,
Yeah,
we're gonna have might
eight
have
way eight way tie.
man for
Yeah,
8 and 9 for first.
yeah,
Come on, man. What
yeah,
kind of shit is this? Like how do
yeah,
you got a team that's 11, 12 and 4, 12 and 5, whatever, playing visitor to a team that was 8 and 9?
yeah, yeah. You know, I that game earlier, the deficiency at quarterback
Yeah,
in Carolina is jumped out on the page at me. Um,
man.
I like the young fella, and I
Yeah,
think he's gonna get better, better, and better and better. But
yeah.
today just wasn't his day.
Wednesday, you know what? But he, like you say, he is on a steady ascent. Like as far as I'm looking at his skill set, right, and his consistency of playing quarterback from the pocket, that's where he's got to grow.
Yeah,
Right, like that, stand in the pocket and just deliver a quick 3-step drop or whatever, hit the man on the slant. He ain't that good with that kind of game. He got to work on that. But I like the way he kept it alive with his legs and tried to
yeah.
make some plays down the stretch. It just wasn't there for him. And really, it's funny, man. Like the Buccaneers are much tougher out, man. Like
Mhm.
they could be a problem for some people in the postseason.
They only
Uh,
gave up 14 points.
right, right,
Two
right.
touchdowns, two touchdowns, and
Man.
they only won by 2 points.
And you know what? It's funny. Speaking of defense, is kind of stepping up and playing like they're supposed to. I got to give it up to Todd Bowles and them. Uh, you can say what you want to about who they played. You only can line up with in front of who you line up in front of, right? But
Playing.
but they played defense today,
Yeah,
and they put the heat on Bryce Young. You know what I'm saying? And made
yeah,
him speed up his
yeah,
clock. And my
yeah,
man, he had some happy feet at certain times.
yeah,
Hey, just like I seen Purdy get happy feet a couple times,
yeah,
right? When
yeah.
that rush is getting to you and the quarterback's getting knocked around, it's funny. They was talking about how Sam Darnold might crack with some heat on him, and it went the other way
Sam,
today.
Sam Darnold impressed me tonight as far as being able to hang in there and throw that
Manage the
ball.
game,
They
just
managed
manage the
the game.
game.
Yeah, they managed the
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
Bryce Young went 24 for 35. He threw for 266 yards and two
right.
touchdowns, but he had that pick, that
But he
turnover,
had to pick. Right,
that turnover.
right.
But I still think that you have to play who's in front of you, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Tampa Bay defense is a spoiler in that case.
Right, right, no doubt. Unfortunately for Tampa Bay, man, I don't really see a path where New Orleans really comes out and beats Atlanta tomorrow in Atlanta.
Yeah, no.
You
Well,
know,
we'll
like
see. We'll see.
I
Because
mean
Atlanta, we'll see.
that
Because that, we'll see. Because
yeah,
that's a hopefully Atlanta could get that win at home. Is Atlanta at home?
yeah. They at home. Kirk Cousins coming out there. He been pretty decent actually. Kirk Cousins has since he took back over as the quarterback. I would say probably even started the controversy back up, and they You know, and at their quarterback position.
You know, I wanted to say too about the game earlier. The Panthers game
Mhm.
earlier. They have no run game.
Right.
They have no run game.
Right.
You can't depend on that pass all the time to set up the run. You
Man,
gotta have a run game, man.
that
You gotta
that
have
was
a run game
crazy. That was
because you have
crazy.
to make that defense think.
Man, that was crazy. You know that dude Rico Dallo, they running back. He came in with an incentive to get another $1 million for like 7 yards, bro. He barely passed that if he passed
Yeah,
it today.
7 carries for 10 yards.
So for 10 yards, so he got his $1 million.
Yeah,
But he had to run the ball 7 times for 10 yards to get that money.
seven times. Yeah,
Woo,
yeah,
that's tough sledding, bro.
yeah. But
That's
he got
tough
his
sledding.
money. Though. He got his money.
He got his money, but
He
see
got
again, hats off to that defense out there in
Yeah.
Tampa Bay for showing up today.
Yeah. Tampa Bay running back Irving, he got 20
Yeah.
carries for 85 yards.
Yeah,
That's more balanced. That's more balanced.
It is, and he was nice and steady today.
Yeah.
Nice and steady, man. Speaking of nice and steady, Derrick Henry, man, who's gonna be riding Derrick Henry to the finish line?
And they told me last week, Derrick Henry should be in jail for 20 years for what he did to the Green Bay Packers.
Hey,
I assaulted the Green Bay Packers.
Well, hey, we should
for 20 years, man.
We should try to get him lined up for the RICO Act in this week because they need to ride that thoroughbred all the way to the finish line.
If we can beat Pittsburgh this weekend,
no doubt.
I think it's gonna be us in the show against whoever in the NFC.
Yeah, no. Hey, I'm gonna say like this, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers have had quite an Achilles heel about stopping the conventional run game this year, right? They ain't been that great against the pass, to tell you the truth either. They've been middle of the road all year. Yeah. And I'm gonna say like this: if you get a Derrick Henry tomorrow running with conviction, I don't see no reason why Baltimore don't walk out of there AFC North champions once again.
But and then here lies the breakdown. You got to break down the effort and the will and the effort. Who's going to block? Who's going to not make those business decisions?
No doubt.
To step out the way.
No doubt. And do you think it's going to be Lamar Jackson or Huntley, Snoop Huntley?
It don't matter to me because Huntley can do exactly what Jackson can do right now.
You know what? And honestly, man,
Jackson can do this season.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. If all things are equal this week, right? I probably would rather have Huntley play, only because he's attacking the run game from the quarterback position, and creating that advantage that Lamar has created over past seasons. Yeah. So man, like if he can put that pressure on the defense tomorrow, I see them folding under pressure.
I wouldn't play Lamar just to play Lamar. I wouldn't do it.
No,
I wouldn't do it. I would keep the chemistry going.
Yeah,
Huntley won a big game.
No doubt.
Last week.
No doubt. And everybody believes in him, right? And so my thing is this, man: if you can steal a week of rest for Lamar Jackson and still get in, then I'm all for it.
Oh yeah. Hold on, right quick. I just dropped something I need to pick up.
It's all good, and that's what friends are for, man. We're here to pick each other up, baby, when we drop shit, right? But no, yeah, man. I don't see no reason why the Ravens don't come out on top tomorrow. I wish the Niners would have came out on top today because that would have been just the fucking story of the decade, right? But at the same time, too, it ain't no reason why they can't weasel their way into a Super Bowl run, to a Super Bowl matchup in our stadium. So.
Man. Yeah, we beat the Niners good. I think 2 years ago or a year ago.
I remember that around Christmas.
On Christmas.
Yep, around Christmas.
So that would be a great matchup in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Hey, that would be
a great matchup in the Super Bowl.
Man, no doubt. Another team I'm kind of high on right now out of the AFC is the Texans, man. I ain't gonna lie. The way they playing right now, bro, they kind of the bullies of the AFC.
Yeah. Not it ain't gonna be easy because if we get a win tomorrow, it ain't gonna be easy because it's loaded over there.
It is because we can't deny what the Jaguars is doing neither.
We can't. We can't. So and then we got them Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Man, it's just a gamut. It's just gonna be a gamut. We gotta run through to get there.
For real. Shout
this
out to Duval County. What's up with what's up with your Ham Right podcast too, man?
Hey, Ham Right.
You know, you gotta say what's up to the players, man. Man. All I can say is this: it's been an exciting damn season of football a long time ago. What we talking about, Deborah?
She probably talking about that win I just talked about.
Yeah. A couple years back, but no, that just the point is, hell of a match.
And it was sweet. It was sweet for me, not because they beat the 49ers, not because they came to the 49ers, beat the 49ers, because I almost got into it with this guy. At a I was doing fantasy football, and I almost got into it with this guy, and I told him to put his money where his mouth was. Early September, I told him, put your money where your mouth is. We finna come to San Francisco and we finna beat y'all, and he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. So I said, I already know who I'm talking to. Let me leave.
I guess that was a wise business decision on that one, because we didn't come out on top. But no, on the real, I'm not mad at seeing the Niners take the L before the playoffs, right?
No.
Like sometimes this really does set the table for a team to get hyper focused and be about and stand on business, and that's what I'm really hoping to see.
And the coach got something to say.
No doubt.
Something to say. He got something some tape to pull out.
Man, no doubt. So it's funny what's going to happen with the number one seed. Oh, no. So wait, I take it back. Seattle's number one seed regardless, right? So that makes the Bears number two, or they got to win tomorrow.
I think the Bears got Seattle clinched.
Seattle clinched. So they got the number one number. So number two is Chicago.
Yep. They clinched. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? This is setting up to be something. So more than likely, it's going to be 49ers going to have to go into Philly and do their thing next week.
Yeah.
And I'm not even tripping off that. Like, I'm just saying that's the challenge that's in front of us. And Purdy might have a little something to prove. I would love to see him get his revenge for that NFC Championship game his rookie year. Man, you know what I'm saying? All that Super Bowl synergy was riding with the Niners, remember? And his elbow he got his elbow clipped or something in the first quarter and wasn't right for the whole rest of the NFC Championship game last time he went to Philly. So he got something to do. He got some business with the link. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad about going to get that. 49ers fans, how y'all feeling about that? I'm fired up. Let's go.
The NFC playoff picture looks like this today. It looks like it's number one is the Seahawks, 13-3 record. Number two is the Bears, like you just said, 11-5 record.
Right.
Number three is the Eagles, 11-5 record. And number four is the Panthers, 8-8.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Panthers at 8-8, man. And no, they're 8-9 now because there's 17 games now. So 8-9. And now we're gonna have just gridlock shit with them in Tampa Bay at 8-9. And if New Orleans could pull off the win tomorrow, then Tampa Bay is in.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? Cool. If Atlanta pulls off the win at home tomorrow, then it's them Panthers.
Nice.
Which is nice for somebody, because somebody gonna really get a freeski in the first round.
Yeah.
A freeski, and it sounds like the LA Rams, who are already mad about the Panthers beating up on them a few weeks ago. So, this is setting up to be something else. But yeah, straight up, Deborah, you got that right. We still good in the hood. Bang bang, man. We gonna run with it all the way. And I don't feel like the 49ers are scared to see anybody.
No, because look at their defense. Their defense keeps them in games. Now, if we get into a game, or if the Niners get into a game where it's one of those deep where they can hold somebody to 13 points and the other team can't stop them for some unapparent reason, it's over.
Exactly, and you know what? That's been the formula the last couple of weeks. Right. So if the 49ers get back in that groove, which I know they will. Let me say, once the 49ers get back into that groove heading into these playoffs, man, it's gonna be that it's gonna be about that action, man. It's gonna be about that action. And also too, we already proved week one, man, we can go into Seattle and win. Like that. This is only the second time Brock Purdy ever lost to Seattle. Right. So I know we're gonna come in with a little something more detailed for them the next time we see them.
Absolutely, absolutely. They
Man,
got
there we go. The device. Looking to see what the schedule is for the rest of these games that we haven't brushed on yet. Let's see when we got around here.
Yeah.
Here, man. Like I said, Jacksonville, man. That is really the team in the AFC to me that is like the wild card. They could really shake it up, man, and maybe even make themselves a path to the Super Bowl. Like they wanted three teams that I think really got action at that in the AFC.
Yeah.
Okay, Panthers, oh yeah, okay. It's divisional showdown week, right? And man, like we said, okay, so you got Browns and Bengals, the Battle of Ohio. The Bengals is favored by 7.5. You agree with that?
The Bengals, yeah, I agree with
it. Yeah, I can't lie. I gotta agree, even if I don't know if it's 7.5. I agree that they got.
I agree. I got to agree with that.
Yeah, they got the advantage. Man, next game up, Texans against the Colts. Man, Texans they up 10.5 points. According to Vegas over the Colts, and I gotta agree with that.
I gotta agree with that also. But you know how this season been going, man. See, we picked that and they go the whole draft the other way.
Hey,
but I gotta go with that.
And that's why you can't pick the Super Bowl champion in September. Man, you think about what it looked like for the Colts and what it looked like for Tampa Bay in like week 7 or week 8. Yeah. Man, dude, they was riding high. They was the last couple undefeated teams and all this. Yeah. Now they at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, because that season take a toll on you.
It really do, man. It really do. So I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take them Texans, like we said, over the Colts. Cowboys, Giants. Now the Cowboys got to go. They got to go to New York MetLife. But the cold thing about it is here, they're only 3-point favorites over these Giants.
Yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys. I'm going with the Cowboys, but yeah, but I heard something this week about AP interviewing for the Giant job.
No doubt. Oh, okay.
So hopefully AP gets shout out to AP. Hopefully you get that job. As a Giant coach.
Man, hey, that's the first I'm hearing of that, but I'm liking what I hear. Man, I'm gonna go with the Giants to make it interesting. I love what Jackson Dart is doing. I wish he would get down and slide a little bit more like some of the rest of these young quarterbacks in the league. But yeah, let's make it interesting. I'll go with the Giants on that gentleman bet. Man, Packers Vikings, right? This is for the marbles? No, this ain't for the marbles. Packers is up a game, 9-6-1. Now wait, who's at the top of their division? Oh, the Chicago Bears. So that's right. The Packers ain't even in the playoffs no more. Huh?
They can't even get in.
They can't even get. I just realized that. So this is the All About Nothing Bowl. I guess Jordan Love must not be playing. The Vikings are favored by 10.5 points. So it must be no Jordan Love. We already know it's no Micah Parsons. That's so sorry to see it for you. LeFleur.
Matt LeFleur.
Goodbye, sir. Yeah, but no, so that's gonna be a different postseason without them. The game of the day. No, but Saints, Falcons, we talked about that, previewed that just a little bit. Man, I'm gonna go with the Saints for the upset in this one.
Where they playing at?
Just to make it fun. This is in Atlanta. Atlanta's 3.5-point favorite, so that's a solid line from Vegas. But why not? I'm gonna just pick Tyler Shaw. I think that's how you say it, and know your Saints to go in there and make it real interesting in the NFC South, and have everybody with the same record. No, actually, the Saints would be the only 10-loss team. But yeah, make that 3-way tie happen, which means go Tampa Bay. They will be in it.
Yeah, and they dangerous. They dangerous.
They is dangerous.
Real dangerous. Now I got the AFC playoff picture looking like the Broncos sitting at that 1 seed.
Okay.
The Patriots at that 2.
Yeah.
They got the Jags at the 3.
Right.
The Steelers, as we talk right now, the Steelers got that 4th seed.
Okay. Okay.
The Texans and Chicago. Yeah. And then Buffalo.
Okay. Right, and I don't see no scenario really where the Texans are gonna get ahead of these Jaguars because they got to give me tomorrow against the Titans. That's the next game on the schedule. So obviously, I'm going Jaguars. So is Vegas, 13.5 point favorites. I wouldn't argue with that. Over under 47.5. I don't see the Titans stopping them from scoring a bunch of points. And if they score and keep up with them a little bit, yeah, 47.5 should happen. So over under should be safe. That's an easy game to bet. If there's any easy game on the schedule to bet, I'm saying Jaguars, freaking Titans. That's an easy game to bet. Man.
Hey, did you know that Indianapolis lost that quarterback? That what's his name, Richards?
They lost. They cut him.
Do you know? No. Do you know why he's not playing?
No.
Somebody in warm-ups hit it. He ran into him and hit him in his eye socket and broke something up there.
No doubt.
And he can't go until that gets fixed.
Wow. So basically, he's a yeah. Well, he was a number one pick a couple of years ago. You know what? He could be a trade piece. Hopefully, they give him a chance to shine a little bit in preseason next year, and he can audition to go try it out somewhere else because it's a lot of quarterback needy teams. And if you don't get,
I don't know about you, but I would entertain being a backup quarterback in the league for what they get paid.
Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. If you Kirk Cousins, you're really loving it. Them motherfuckers still making like $40 million a year or something playing backup quarterback. But yeah, no, you know what? That's real spill right there. This is the year of the backups getting another chance. You see Malik Willis over there in Green Bay making a lot of noise. Like we was talking about Snoop Huntley, he may get his opportunity to go start somewhere next year. I don't know. And when you get past
Baltimore.
I'm about to say when you get up past Mendoza and my man's out in Oregon, the quarterback out in Oregon coming out in the draft this year, it gets a little thin, right? On sure shot prospects that I know can come into the league and produce right away.
Yeah.
You know, if the Raiders are smart, which I don't know if I want to say that, but if they got any sense at all, they'll pick up Mendoza or the quarterback out of Oregon. Watch out. I don't know why I can't remember his name right now because Oregon is my national championship dark horse right now, going up against Indiana this week coming up in that CFP playoffs. Man, college playoffs been lit. Not even sure about Mendoza. I hear you though, Durante. Hey, you know what? I agree with that. What I like about Mendoza is his processing ability, right? And he does have a nice, sharp, accurate arm to make each and every one of the throws. There ain't never no such thing as a sure shot prospect when it comes to a quarterback coming into the NFL, though. They still got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody that's watching.
No doubt.
Put a comment in the comment section. Share this, like it, so everybody else can get in on the thing. But yeah, Durante, that's my cousin. He know a lot about sports. He follows a lot of sports.
No doubt.
And he's the reason why. One of the reasons why I follow a little bit of sports like I do.
Hey.
Yeah. I was always the cousin that couldn't win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't win one-on-one. I couldn't. But I got taught I got taught sports by my peoples though, so it was all
I'm about to say I remember Durante from Little League and everything. He got down back in the day, straight up.
Yeah. I remember because no, he went pro. Durante went pro.
Baseball.
Yeah.
So no doubt.
But I always admired his basketball. I thought he was a better basketball player.
Yeah.
That was just my opinion.
But you know when you get the momentum going one way and got the publicity going for baseball, that's what it is. Now they want to put bubble wrap on you everywhere else.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful story because he got to live a dream. He got to live out a dream, and his pops. Rest in peace, Ronnie. Got the chance to see it.
No doubt.
That's a beautiful story.
Mm-hmm. And it ain't nothing better than that, right? Like if we can't share the times in our lives that are most important or the most momentous occasions with the people that mean the most, then them things don't really mean as much. Not even really. So I'm definitely glad that Kurt got a chance to like you say, live the dream, but also got a chance to live the dream with the people that helped him get there.
Yeah. Because I can remember my grandmother taking him to practice,
Right.
And everybody just bought in. Everybody just bought in. So it was just a wonderful time. It's always been a wonderful time when you see your folks succeed like that. That's coming from where we come from. That's
for real.
Huge. That's huge. That's real big.
For real, because there definitely was a lot of talented brothers that didn't get to do it for whatever the reason.
For whatever the reason, because there's a lot of pitfalls and
a lot of reasons. It's a whole lot of reasons. It was women for some people. It was the streets for others. Whatever. But hey, we here now, and everybody that's here with us, man. I thank y'all for being with us. Appreciate this. Please, like we say, like this, share this. Make sure that the folks around the way get a chance to check this out, and we get a chance to grow what we're doing, man. Because I enjoy doing this. So let's see. We only got a couple more games on the docket. Rams, Cardinals. Here goes the other gimme to me on the schedule. Rams again, 13.5-point favorites, just like the Jazz.
Don't give them 14.
They're playing in LA too.
Go on and give them 14.
Yeah, go ahead and give them 14.
Go on and give Big Bay a 14-point spread, because that offense is dynamic.
High octane. You know what I'm saying? The NFC is gonna be some nasty-ish when it comes time for the playoffs. So we're gonna go ahead and go with McVay and Stafford on that one. Next one is one that's gonna have some meat and some heat to it. Oh wait, no, I take that back. Let me just preface this right now. Next game up is Broncos Chargers, right? Which any other week would have me over the moon about it. Only difference is this week, backup quarterback Trey Lance is starting for LA. Right. I don't know
for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that? What's name?
Well, Herbert been battling like some broken bone in his hand, some other nagging injuries. Yeah. So they're giving him a week to rest because they're gonna be in the wild card.
Oh, so he's load management.
Load management, yeah. Spots already secured and spoken for. Yeah. What can we say? What can we say? So 14-point dogs the Chargers are. I'm gonna go ahead and safely go with them Broncos on this one.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with the Chargers. I'm gonna go with the Chargers because the Broncos don't got nothing to play for. They already got their number one seed locked up.
I'm gonna tell you what I would really love too is to see Trey Lance get out there and ball.
That's what I'm alluding to.
I would love to see that man get out there and ball. Yeah. It would be a hell of a story and maybe a second chance for him.
Yeah, a second chance at a first class life.
At a first class life, baby.
Yeah.
Here goes the Nothing Bowl. 4.5-point favorites are the Chiefs in Las Vegas going to see them Raiders. About something at home. We already know the
Raiders. They don't got nothing to play for. Both those teams got nothing to play for.
Straight up. Hey, matter of fact, I spoke to some Raider fans this week, some diehard Raiders fans, that said if the Raiders fuck up and win this game, they don't know what the hell they doing out there in Las Vegas. Like this is the first time I heard cats talk about they will stop following the Raiders.
They got too big of a fan base for that to happen.
No, I know.
I love the fact that they playing with the league right now. They playing with they trying to they will be relevant again. I just put it like that. The Raiders
right. Now, straight up, Dover say we ain't taking nothing. Negative Rams, Seattle, any other teams in the division. Be thankful we ain't giving up nothing else. That's it. That's over. And like I said, if we got to get it out the way now, let's get it out the way now.
That's not a championship. That's not a championship thought. That's not how champions think. Champions don't want to lose. Period. Champions want to win.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. We ain't giving up nothing else.
Champions want to win. I do understand that line of thinking. You might as well, if you were in the playoffs, you can afford a loss. We don't think that we gonna lose, but it just
No, but if you got to get hit over the head with one, you'd rather it be before it's one and done.
Yeah. Where you can come back and
yeah. So to make it clear, I'm going with Andy Reid and whatever their backup quarterback's name is. I can't even pronounce it. I'm not gonna play with nobody. Let me see if I can guess this one. Nope, can't even guess it. They ain't even showing it. But anyway, no, I'm going with the Chiefs. They 4.5-point favorites. And why not? Right? Why not? Eagles season closeout against the Commanders, 4.5-point favorites. That looks to be on the 4th. Let's see. Oh, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow, 125. Yeah, tomorrow 125 coming on CBS. Is the Commanders visiting the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Philly gonna go ahead and smash and close out against the Commanders. They already clinched their division and got their seat set.
Hey, is it Shane? Is it Shane Buchetto?
Hold on, we talking about for the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing. You just won the lightning round on Jeopardy because I showed. Oh no, he didn't answer the question with who is. Okay, so
who is Shane? Who is Shane? Sugar Shane.
Shane, but it sounds like a bagel or something that you would order at a fancy fucking coffee joint. But I'm going with them. I ain't got no faith in the Commanders to go in and beat the Eagles.
That's a division game. So
it is though.
So I'm Commanders on that. That's a division game.
Ooh, no doubt. Okay, Jane Daniels is out. Mariota is out. Okay, so they going Josh Johnson again as the starting quarterback. Yeah, what? Why not? Whatever. Because like you said, Eagles ain't got nothing to play for. So why not? Another interesting one, division game, Patriots Dolphins. They playing in New England.
Yeah, New England.
That's
New England.
11.5-point favorites out there at home. Bills, they close out against the lowly Jets, 8.5-point favorites. That's kind of disrespect. 8.5 points against the Jets, they should be way more favored than that.
Who?
The Bills.
Yeah, but the Bills been playing the way they've been playing.
Yeah.
The way they've been playing really put their ass in that zone right there.
Right.
Point spread right there. So that's understandable why they like that.
No, true that. Yeah. Then you got your division, your NFC North division winning Chicago Bears going up against the. Oh, you thought this was your division, Detroit Lions?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
What we got to say about that? Everybody's playing for the Lions. The Bears favored by 3.5. They is playing at home. I'm gonna go with the Lions on this.
Why?
To play spoiler, the Bears is already set. They don't even know what that feels like.
Okay. I see what you're talking about. The Bears.
Okay, Monsters of the Midway. Yeah, Last year we could probably say that because they're going to some fugazi ass dome stadium going forward. I don't know if I like that.
I think they taking all of the character out of the NFL.
Man, and the nostalgia, man. Yeah. Hey, Chicago is one of them places, man. Remember that game the 49ers had to go and play in like 85, dog? Yeah. You couldn't even see the players, man. Same thing in like Philly, dude. Yeah. You got a weather advantage and a home field advantage that like it's almost unique. It's only a few places in the league that even got it like that. Yeah. And to forfeit that and give that up and go play in a cozy little dome like the rest of your division.
Yeah.
Man, Bears, y'all killing me. Y'all killing me here.
Yeah. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah. And last but not least, man, you know what it is. It's your Ravens against them Steelers. The Ravens are 3.5-point favorites. Let me see who we got playing quarterback. Wait, hold on. Guess who's not on the injury list?
Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar's not on the injury list. Okay, they 3.5-point favorites.
Lamar Jackson.
I don't think it matters which one of them play as long as they play that way. This should be a good. It should be a good final result. I'm gonna go with Baltimore on this one. I gotta go with Baltimore on this one. I do feel like the Steelers is falling apart, and I feel like, man, here we go again, right? The Ravens get up in there. We know what they can do.
Balti. I'm going to
Baltimore. Right. We know what they can do.
Yeah.
It was a nice comeback story for Aaron Rodgers this year.
Yeah.
I can't say he revived his career, man. Man's a 4-time MVP, a Super Bowl champion. He's first ballot, but he did bring it back.
Yeah,
he did bring it back.
That's what I talk about: the effort, the energy, the want to do. You gotta have that type of. You gotta have that swag about yourself to
no doubt. No doubt. And I'm gonna say, like, I didn't watch the game last week, but none of the games that they've lost this year that I've seen have been because of him.
Yeah, no.
I've seen the defense let them down a bunch of times. I've seen all kinds of things happen.
Not catching the ball,
dropping balls, exactly. But I have not seen Aaron Rodgers not be Aaron Rodgers. He was Aaron Rodgers this year, the 40-something-year-old version of Aaron Rodgers.
After an Achilles injury.
Man, come on. At the age
comeback player of the year?
Man, come on. I would say so. Hell yeah. I mean, and to go to a new franchise and damn near push for your division. Yeah. I think so. No doubt. You know what I mean? And really, he restored one of the great draws for fans in this league. He's one of them dudes that, this is Aaron Rodgers' last game playing in such and such. Man, I think I'm gonna go get me some tickets and check that out. Like, he's still worth the price of admission.
But butts in seats. He still put butts in the
seats. That's it. He's still worth the price of admission. So, man, shout out to Aaron Rodgers for the comeback. But I just think tomorrow Baltimore is set up to go ahead and get up out of there and make a real greasy exit up out of Pittsburgh.
I hope so. I hope.
I
hope that Baltimore go in there. Yeah.
Man, no doubt. Hey, and I hope if Lamar is off the injury report this time, that he's really off the injury report this time, and that we're not rushing him back because it's the last game of the season here. Because
I think they can. Yeah,
I want to see him perform like Lamar.
Yeah,
I don't want to see no more of this player safe from the pocket because I'm really not trusting the hammy, or I'm really not trusting this. Man, let's cut loose. If he ain't ready to cut loose, give him another week of rest because I think Hundley can get it done.
Yep. It's gonna happen if he do get hurt in this game. I think the backup will come in and mop up and do his job.
No doubt.
They play caller gotta be. Yeah, that guy out there in San Francisco. Your play calling gotta set up. You gotta set up everything from play one.
You're right. You're right. And like I say, like tonight, the running game didn't get going. That's okay. That's the result sometimes. Sometimes it's that way. But like you said, when you get on a roll, man, it's not too many people who call a better game than Kyle Shanahan when you get on a roll.
Yeah. Let's start there. Let's start with the play call. Because I've learned over the years about play calling is you're just not calling plays.
No,
you're trying to do something. We're trying to do something here. What are we trying to attack?
Man,
what are we trying? What are we trying to throw the ball? Where's the weakness in this defense?
Bro, no doubt.
All kind of stuff that's coming through your play
how many splits, formations, and you know what I'm saying, and lineups can I keep my staples from? Right? How many ways can I dress this up with a little bit of motion and a little bit of this to make it be that same old play up the gut? But
we lined up a whole different other way.
No doubt. And you watching this and you thinking, oh man, the receiver keyed in, they about to throw the slant. No, running it up the gut again, pimp. Boom. And but it's getting set up by from so many different formations, so many different alignments, and so many different ways, man. And man, he's just.
We didn't see that this weekend.
We didn't see that this weekend, though. And so, in my mind, I'm saying to myself, is this a play on playoff adjustments, right? And not giving up your nitty gritties before it really all count, or because, it was vanilla.
Because you want to get the win, but at what cost?
Exactly. And hey, man, and he's a master at this. He's setting somebody up right now for the next game. Some safety is getting over aggressive. Some linebacker is jumping to action. He's gonna see it. And the next game, I expect him to be exploiting that. Whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. That's why I learned that those plays that they script at the beginning of the game
Yeah.
is so important. It's so important because you build off everything builds off one another.
No doubt.
Yeah. So and then the adjustments that you can make or that you have to make, I think are kind of more straightforward when you have that rhythm.
Yeah. And then like you say again, man, shout out to Robert Saleh for really kind of tuning his defense up like right before the playoffs. Because I'm gonna say like this, I'm gonna say they played a good game against Chicago because we won and they made the play at the end, right? And like that's all that really matters when it comes down to it. But then I seen a real kind of like a little bit of a brawler's mentality today, trying to trade shot for shot with Seattle on defense, and I ain't mad at seeing that. I didn't even think we was capable of playing that type of game against Seattle today.
Well, it's a bend but don't break. True bend but don't break.
No doubt.
And you only gonna give up so many points with that defense. You know, because the other team is gonna get in those situations, the down and distance, and it's not gonna add up, and
that's it.
Fall over, or they're gonna have to punt it.
That's it. Or you get impatient and you try to go for the gusto when we got that shit covered and make a mistake.
That's what we want. That's exactly
over and over again. And I see it though. They got a formula that will work, man. Yeah. As long as we don't have another putt performance on offense in the playoffs.
And clean up the back end. Clean up the deep plays.
That's it.
That. You know, if you can get rid of those, you good.
Yeah. That's it, man. Hey. I'm definitely expecting to see some good action come these playoffs, and I think all these games are going to be like, man, nail biters, damn near to the wire, man. It's been more parity. It's been so much parity that we all tired of hearing that fucking word by now. That's how much parity it's been in the league this year. Is that, man? Like it's really been that split and that wide open. So like, man, I'm juiced.
Yeah. Hey, so transitioning a little bit. I watched this documentary today on sign stealing.
Okay.
They talked. It was the whole Michigan.
Yeah, man.
The whole Michigan shit.
Yeah.
They come to find out they got people that are stealing signs.
Yeah.
That's their job. That's their job.
Man,
all the colleges around got that. They got somebody that's smart. That go through everything meticulously to see what these signs mean and to get this information to
no doubt
the teams that they working for.
Yeah, hey, in real time so that they can actually make the calls on the field. And I'm gonna say in baseball, a team that was getting away with this, and it was so cold, they wanted to take their championship away was the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
Houston Astros was so cold with the sign stealing. MLB was like, man, we might have to vacate.
But every team does it.
Every team does it.
It's not. It's not like it's something that.
No,
only
but
one
no.
team
Now they was blatant with it though in Houston. Like the shit they was getting called for. They was out front with it. But I mean, no, this is one of the coldest pieces of strategy known to man when it comes to especially on defense, right? Man, if you can figure out what they about to do, catch a little. And then relay it into your people in time to make that call. Even if you miss it the time that you catch on, for the rest of the game, every time they make that audible, that signal, you own them.
But the whole thing about it was like a underworld.
Yeah.
So when anytime you have that type of thing going on, where you got other people on other teams telling you these signs. This is what I found out about that other team signs. And you put it together. So it was like that, and it was very interesting. That I don't know what the documentary name was, but it's on Netflix, and it's a great watch.
Hey, and I'm gonna say like this: if you really think about it, in recent years, there's been more times where like the number one team in the nation or the top to get knocked off. Right, by a team you least expect because of the compilation of intel, right, and the trading of information between coaching trees and so forth, because it happens everywhere. Like man, everybody along that Kyle Shanahan, McVay tree, man, when they figure some ish out, man, and they figure out, oh, this defensive coordinator, man, when he that go LeFleur, all of them, man. Hey,
how do you defend this?
Straight up. Hey, when they call this, man, they come in with the blitz.
Yeah.
Man, they trade insider trade information all day long.
but this guy that they and I say this in Michigan, they employed him
right
to do this just to do this. This is what he does.
He was some mathematical business.
Yeah. This is what he does. He gets these signs and he goes over them, and he got friends.
Yeah,
he got all up in colleges, different colleges.
Wow.
And it's just like a fraternity.
A fraternity. Ooh, that's so cold and nasty. So you can't even really get in on this unless you know somebody.
Unless you know somebody. Your sign stealing is the best. Your sign stealing is the best. That's why Michigan, they say Michigan start beating Ohio State again.
Right.
They start beating Michigan State.
Hey, they was mad at them about they wanted to vacate they national championship behind that. Huh?
Harbaugh said, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here, dude.
Y'all ain't to get my ass.
I'm about to take my sign stealing ass on to LA, man, and enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah, I knew what was going on.
Hey, it is what it is. Call it scouting, call it film study, call it what you want to. But hey, they figured out a way. And hey, you know what they say, man? Cheaters always win, right?
man, or they get close.
They say if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's
you
what
ain't trying.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Man, on that note, my phone is about to die. Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here before it do. It's your nigga from that head, and I'm out.
All right. It's all good. Yeah, this is Talking with OC. I'm your host.